Well, UC Davis immigration law team has made progress for the rights of detained immigrant children. A federal judge found that current procedures from the Office of Refugee Resettlement are falling short of constitutional obligations and has now ordered the agency to make immediate changes.
KCRA3's Maricela de la Cruz has more on the impact of their work.
3 organizations, including a UC Davis law team, sought a class action lawsuit to protect the rights of immigrant children in federal custody.
There have been a lot of cases where kids were required to remain in a detained setting for months or even years upon end when there were potentially less harmful and least restrictive means of placing them in other settings.
The case, filed in 2018, alleges the violation of rights of immigrant children as ordered by the 1997 Flores Settlement Agreement.
And that's particularly harmful for minors because there are specific processes that are intended to benefit minors who may have been abused, abandoned, or neglected by one or both of their parents in their country of origin.
Documents mention several minors spent months at a time in federal custody when they could have been released to a parent or another guardian.
So the challenges in this lawsuit were to basically get to the heart of the policies that allowed those prolonged detentions to occur and give the kids a meaningful opportunity to challenge determinations that were made by the agency that resulted in their prolonged detention.
The federal judge found that children spent an average of 183 days in secure facilities, longer than necessary or without enough justification, including moving them sometimes to juvenile detention centers. Now the Office of Refugee Resettlement will have to provide clear and convincing data when deciding to send a minor to a more restrictive placement. Family members of immigrant children will also be able to appeal denied sponsorship applications and be represented by counsel.
Hopefully this means that they're going to have more access to resources that will help them to come out of immigration detention facilities.
A trial has been set for November 1st to negotiate remaining claims. Maricela de la Cruz, KCRA3 News.
Well, the Trump administration tried to end the Flores Settlement Agreement in 2018. Immigration attorney Brian Lopez says the Biden administration has not made much change. He says some of the current policies are having the same impact as previous administration.